Slushies, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? There you go, Nintendo. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Sheesh. Let's see. The new season. Jeez. That's the final. That's the trophy. Couldn't it have been like the triple king salmonids in one? Pretty weenie. Jeez. Yep. Wonder why it didn't show the update stuff first. New season is here. Let's test these new ones out. Those are the weapons I am most excited for. That custom Dowser dualies get that kit. Somebody likes those weapons at Nintendo. And there's the Kraken Range Blaster. Lemuria Hub. Holy fudge. It's all three. Yep. Cool, thank you. Okay, before I do anything, I'm gonna do the usual. I'm gonna check all the shops, yada hoo, and then we'll test out the new weapons and see the new stage. And yes, I know some of them, a lot of them got tweaked, so we're gonna check that out as well. Yep, custom range. Have you had a new bow? Yep. The Wellstring 5. For its white shot spread, it can send ink in 5 directions at once. There's no better stringer to apply pressure than this baby. Charge to a certain point, all 5 shots will go to the same target. A direct hit that will give your enemy something It's the cry out. Okay then. Beep. But if we keep charged past that, the ink is flushing spread over even wider, covering the entire front line at once, and it'll snap. Yep, auto bomb. This kit. Ugh. If the idea behind this kit, like the Ultra Stamp, was to be like, oh, you're trying to ambush me? No, I got the Ultra Stamp. You know, the triple splashdown would have been better, and that would have also given more kit variety, because now we have like a wiper with the stamp and a stringer with a stamp, so lacking weapon variety here, but that's nothing new. But the kit overall looks pretty good. We'll see how the main weapon goes. He's playing mastering the charge levels. Recycled Brilla Mark II. Not sure what it wants to do with Toxic Mist. Mint Decapitator. Splatoon with an extra wide attack. You won't believe how much ink you fling with every swipe. Too much, probably. Especially charge swipes. They can leave you open. That's easily worth being able to close the distance quickly while inking a wide swath. The key to successful charge attack is maintaining space between you and your foes. It's got a pretty decent kit overall. Again, I would have preferred something like a triple splashdown, but hey, pretty solid. Custom Hydro with the joke special. Cool. Custom Wellstring 5. Well, custom parts, the pump, the Wellstring. I think, yeah, Ink Mines would have been a much better fit here than Point Sensor, because that would mean both the sub and the special can do damage and track the target. So yeah, Nintendo. A small brain move there. As usual. But I kind of like the idea behind it. Pretty interesting. The Charcoal Decapitator. With a splash roll and inkjet. Again, now we have a stringer. We have a stringer with the splash wall, then we have a Splatoon with the splash wall. Again, lacking weapon variety here, as usual. But the inkjet's an interesting choice. Yep, Fizzy Bomb. Someone at Nintendo likes this weapon, that's why they gave it a good kit. Go figure. That's what Sheldon said anyway. Okay, one new shirt. I said bye. Okay, and what you got? Okie dokie. And that seems to be about it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is... Okay, I'll be back in the shop after I check out... Get this new off the shirt, and I also want to check out the new stage. And yes, a lot of the stages got tweaked. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing right now, but I can check. Scorch Gorge got a revamp, or a tweak rather. Okay, I think Hammerhead Bridge also got one. Which other stage got one? This stage got one, and this stage got one, I think. But we have the new stage to check out first. So, let's check it out. We now have our hot dog style map for this game. And the cool thing about this map is you can see the tipped over tower in the background. That's literally the crater from story mode. That is literally the crater from story mode. That is so cool. I like how they're actually remembering the whole interconnected world aspect of this game. That is super neat. I like that a lot. Visually, already a really nice looking stage. And this might just be the train station we were at. Heck, this might be the train station we take when we're, you know, traveling from the different hub worlds as well. But that is just really neat. That is just cool. I like that a lot. But as for overall layout, let's see. It is the hot dog style stage, so these layouts are never too impressive. But it looks like we could have an underside and an upper side, which is really nice. We got moving platforms. But let me check something out. How easy is it to actually get into the enemy base? Very easy. Okay, so if the entire enemy team just manages to get here, you're gonna get spawn camped pretty heavily, so that's a bit of an issue. I think they should cut this part off entirely, at least. Because, yeah, once the enemy team all gets over here, then, yeah, you're kind of screwed. You're gonna get spawn camped. Again, it's a hot dog layout, so it's not gonna be the best layout, but it looks pretty cool. The interesting thing is we now have an airport and a train station. I guess technically Manta Maria would count as, you know, like a boat level, like as a boat transportation level. But I think it would have been neat if we got all three, land, sea, and air, like an actual, like, boat transportation level. Again, lacking the land versus sea versus air Splatfest Nintendo. You guys be slacking. Oh, that's pretty neat. But either way, this is a really cool looking stage. Already liking it a lot. Not too keen on the layout, but the visuals and the background, very solid. I like it a lot. Really nice. But now, let's go ahead and check out these tweak stages. So Scorch Gorge got a tweak. Let's see what little changed with this stage, shall we? If those tweaks are already... Oh yeah, they're there. Okay, so... Yay. Pole. That's interesting. Again, good chunk. Again, all they did was add like a ramp. All they did was add a few blocks, a ramp, and a pole. So yeah, again, just a little tweak that makes the map slightly less worse. It's still pretty bad overall, but it's slightly less worse, and the background is still very bland. So yeah, literally all they did was add a few blocks, a ramp, and a pole. Pretty lacking. Okay, and Hammerhead Bridge also got a tweak. Did Eel Tail Alley get a tweak? I can't remember if this was one of the maps that get changed up a bit. Let me double check just to be sure. I mean, it did get changed up in a previous update, but did they change anything else? This area looks a little different. That could just be me, though. No, I think this map is the same. Okay, let's see. Hammerhead Bridge got a tweak. Let's see how less bad they made the map. Okay, the spawn is a little different. Did they keep the statue? Good. This is kind of... Ooh, actually... Ooh, hold on. Ooh, this is a lot better than the last... This is a much better design. Holy cow, hold on. Yo, that is a ton better. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. However... Okay. Still uninkable, so that's still a big, huge flaw. If you drop down here, you're kind of screwed. You got a sponge, but that's not going to do much, since the enemy can also ink it. If they made this wall right here inkable on this side, well, then again, that would mean the enemies can get up here. Well, technically it'd be a flank. Technically, so again, not too sure about that, but the spawn area is actually much better now, especially with this wider outside area. You have room to maneuver now, so that's good. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so what else got? I don't think museum got tweaked at all. I don't think this one got tweaked. I'm not sure if this one got tweaked. Spider Dog, Thomas, how's it going? How y'all doing? I'm not sure if Brightwater got tweaked. I know Barnacle and Dime got a change to it. Let's check it out. Okay, so right out of the gate, there's different spawn areas. Okay, let's see. And there's this for some reason. Not sure what purpose this serves other than just to be there, I guess, to make it look like Nintendo did something, but when they actually didn't. Okay, this is a little... Not sure if that's better or worse than the last one. Actually, ooh, hold on. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, okay, that's nice. We have a new alternate path over here. Cool. We have a new area to go, to traverse. That's nice. Okay, cool. We now have another level to this stage. Whoop. Do Salmon Run at all? Because you saw the thumbnail? Okay, so for Salmon Run, the big run event is not happening yet, and the map has not changed to having the new weapon yet, so no. This is mainly just to showcase what's new in this season. We might do some multiplayer. Keyword being might, not entirely sure though. But yeah, that whole new level of traversing down here is actually really nice. We now have an alternate means of getting out of spawn. Okay, so this stage was changed up quite a bit. That's actually really nice, and this block is much wider now. That's cool. Okay, pretty decent change overall. Not too bad. Not too bad. For Salmon Run maps, that's something I said that would be really nice to have. So when big runs happen, we can see what walls are inkable or not during, because you know they're on playable stages. So that'd be really nice. Okay, and I think Bluefin also got a slight change. That would also be nice. Salmon Run getting replays. Ah, yes. One of the OG Splatoon 1 maps. Background is really neat. Okay, so what changed here? Doesn't look like anything changed much. It doesn't look like much has changed here, unless it's part of the spawn area. Oh, only on clams? That figures. no one plays Clan Blitz. Literally, the only mode anyone plays is Splat Zones. Okay, but I guess that's it for all the new map changes. Really huge improvements to Hammerhead Bridge and Barnacle and Dime. They look like they're actually playable maps now. Though the change to Scourge Gorge, yeah, that map is still garbage. Not much was changed there at all. Okay, but let's test out all the new weapons, shall we? Dang, they couldn't make the flames a little different. Well, then again, they never really did that for the other ones in the previous two games either. So yeah, it's the Splatoon 1 custom range blaster. Just not as good, because Kraken Royale, you know, obviously isn't as good as the OG Kraken. But you know what? It's got Splat Bombs, which has good combo synergy. If I can actually land the shots. There you go. Umami Ruins got tweaked up. Ooh, Anthros Sting. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. Right now, I'm going to test out the new weapons. So yeah, custom range blaster, no big... Pretty decent, pretty decent. Not as good as the Splatoon 1 one, but still pretty good. Okay. Heavy Edit, Splatling, with its new kit. Clean up. Again, another Splat Bomb, which is nice. But kind of lacking in the weapon variety. It's got Crab Tank though, which is pretty good. The thing about Crab Tank is, you know, it's a good special, but to me it's kind of boring because you literally just hold ZR and get results. Nothing too interesting. Okay, so, yeah, alrighty. Next weapon. I'm going to be saving the new Splatoon and Stringers for last, because those are the weapons I am most excited for. Okay, so next up, Recycled, Toxic Mist, does literally nothing, yada yada. But the main weapon itself, still pretty lacking, but it's got a triple splashdown, so a good panic button, I guess. Dang it, triple splashdown is probably my favorite special in the game. It just sucks that none of my favorite weapons actually have it. And yeah, it's triple splashdown. We all know how this works. Dude. Why do all the trash weapons get good specials? Well, I guess that's to balance it out, quote unquote. Thomas, how's it going? Philip, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, next up, Custom Hydra. We once again have the returning ink mines from the Splatoon 2 custom, which is nice. But we get the freaking splatter color screen, the joke special. Seriously, this special freaking sucks in more ways than one. Like, I think the idea behind this one was to be like, oh, you can throw this and safely charge your shots from behind, but the problem is, you can't see past this screen except for these little spots right here, so it's not going to do much for you. It's not going to do much for you. Okay, next weapon. What do we get? Bamboozler 14 Mark II. Now with Fizzy Bombs and Super Chumps. So, pretty good combination. This was a fan favorite in Splatoon 2. But I think the Fizzy Bombs were on the Mark III. And the Mark III was a very interesting case. It shined in 3 areas, but you had to, you know, choose one of the areas. You could technically balance all 3 out, but it wouldn't be as effective. And we get Super Chumps. So good combo synergy with the main and sub. So pretty good pretty good. Not too bad. I don't play this weapon, so nothing too impressive, but I'm pretty sure Bamboozler fans are glad to have it. And now we have this weapon, getting freaking burst bombs. Because somebody at Nintendo clearly favors this weapon. So of course they'd give it a good kit. And it's got triple link strike to boot. I mean, admittedly, I like this weapon too. It's actually pretty cool, pretty fun. But definitely not something I would main. But it's still a fun weapon. And this kit is definitely way better than the vanilla one. Okay, but now, time for the weapons I've been waiting for. The new Stringers and the new Splatonas. This is what I've been most excited for. Okay, so let me test something. Okay, so right out of the gate, this weapon is already feeling a lot more consistent than the vanilla one. But now we get 5. Hold on a second, hold on. Let me see how much damage these all do. Okay, so the damage and blast radius is still pretty bleh. But the fact that the actual combat mode is only half charge instead of full charge makes this infinitely more viable at, you know, close range if you're getting ambushed. So that's already a huge plus. As for the kit, it's still better than the other ones that we have, with the possible exception of the vanilla reflex, but the main weapon itself is pretty bad, so yeah. And Ultra Stamp, this could have easily been triple splashdown. Seriously, now we have a wiper with stamp and a, you know, stringer with stamp, so again, kind of lacking in the variety department, but it's still better than the previous 2 kits we've had for these weapons. Yes, I'll be using this weapon a lot. Because I main the wipers and the stringers, so. Now, for this. Okay, super freaking slow. But it's really good at painting. So you can literally strafe. Go like this. But now comes the interesting part. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's see the charge. Okay, so we can literally go. And the really nice thing about this having its charge slash also being a horizontal slash is that it is going to be a lot easier to combo into the basic slashes as well. But let me see the range on this thing. That's actually pretty impressive. Let me see. If I stand right here, will this one hit? Yeah, that's kind of insane. Now, the cool thing about this weapon is you can literally lunge forward and completely change the direction of your flick. Okay, this is... Okay, I don't like how slow it is. I do not like how slow it is. That's something that I really disliked about the Stamper, and this weapon being slower than the Stamper is already kind of a bleh for me. But the main weapon itself seems very, very good. I'm going to be using this a lot. And as for the kit, Suction Bomb could have had a better sub-weapon, but I'll take it. John, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Tip for bowstring, only shot on the first charge. That's if you want to actually try to splat somebody. Now, the cool thing about this weapon is, much like a katana, having a scabbard, it's a toothbrush, but it has a little toothbrush container. So that container is pretty much the scabbard for this weapon. So that's kind of neat. That's pretty darn neat. And the main weapon itself looks really cool. it looks really neat. I like it a lot. I'm definitely going to be using this weapon a lot. But now it's time for the custom Wellstring, which again should have had ink mines instead of point sensors, because ink mines can both ink the ground and damage opponents and track them, just like the Wavebreaker. So small brain play by Nintendo there. But I like the idea. A full-on team support role, which is nice. Bleep. But yeah, this is already a lot better than the vanilla ones. Holy cow. And bleep. It's a Wavebreaker. Not much to it. Really underwhelming special weapon, but decent, I guess. But now, time for the last weapon. We have got the Charcoal Decapitator. Not too sure about the splash wall. That's already like a big, not too... yeah. I mean, I guess the idea behind it is to safely charge up a slash from behind it. But it's got the inkjet. Now, the nice thing about the inkjet, though, is on this kit in particular, you don't really need drop roller, because once you land from your recall spot, you can literally have a charge slash ready to go. And with the massive hitbox of this thing, yeah, it'll be a little easy to slap people. Plus, you can also, you know, hold forward on the directional pad to lunge forward after landing, which is also going to help a lot. So, in terms of the new weapons, my favorites are definitely the Wellstring 5, the vanilla kit specifically, and the Mint Decapitator. I have been looking forward to playing these weapons. Really, really fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and purchase them all. Okay, and then, yes, I was told that Umami got changed up a little bit, so I'll go check that out as soon as I purchase these. Okay, let's go. 200 points for the special, not too bad. Again, 200 points for special, not too bad. But given the special, I'm not sure. 200 points for Wavebreaker with the point sensor, I don't know. And 200 points. All of them are 200 points. So that's actually pretty neat. That's consistent. Take care, Thomas. Have a good one. Stay safe. Alright. Now let me take a look-see. Umami got changed up a bit, so let's check that out. Where the heck is it? Okay, Spawn's looking a little better. Not by a lot, though. And the center is... oh, we have other means of getting up here now. Okay, that's a big improvement. Because this block was stupid. Whoever, like, took the center of the stage here first just won the match. That's all there was to it. This map was... This map was terrible. But now it's looking a little more playable. I mean, Barnacle and Dime was worse, but the change they made to Barnacle and Dime, it looks like the map is actually playable now. Along with Hammerhead Bridge, so that's nice. But Scorch Gorge still looks like absolute garbage. So, let's take a look-see. Is that it? I could be missing a few more things here, but let's see. Yeah, okay, so nothing too interesting. It's nice we have another means of getting up here now, just besides this one wall that was inkable. We now can jump up here if we'd like to, but specifically from our side, which is nice. And the spawn layout changes, it's decent. It's decent. I still would prefer if this was an inkable wall right here, though. Not sure why it's a grate. Not sure why it's a grate. In the background, while Egyptian in theme, it looks too similar to Scorch Gorge, so pretty bland. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if they literally just copy and pasted the Scorch Gorge background, but changed up the rocks. I would not be surprised at all. Oh, but hey, there's a little oasis over there. Okay, that's nice. Wait, is that a city? Oh, no, that is a little town over there. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so pretty decent overall, I guess. We'll see how it plays in an actual match. Okay, but before I hop off, I do want to try the new weapons. Yes, connecting to the internet. Sure you are. Okay, there's only how many new weapons this time around? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10. That's kind of blah, honestly. But I'm not just going to test out any new weapons. I'm going to test out the new Stringer. Actually, should I test out all the new weapons? Yeah, might as well. I'll save the Stringers and Splatoons for last. If you guys would like to hop into my battles, you can do so. But for the most part, I mainly want to play with randoms, because that's how almost everyone plays. Dang, that's pretty ink hungry. Okay, let's go. Yep, we're going to be seeing a lot of the new weapons. In fact, I think we're going to be seeing them a little too much. Oh, this map got changed up too. Oh, hey. Whew. Hello. Boink. Ouch. Look at this normie still using a weapon from like 2 seasons ago. Did not have the range. Despite it being called a range blaster. Oh, this is pretty nice. Uh-oh, we had a DC. Nice to know Nintendo didn't fix that issue. Ouch. Yeah, not too good with blasters. But... Respawn Punisher? Ew. Where's your pride? Ew, this ink recovery, like... Oop, see ya. Hello. Don't mind me. Get out of here. Ouch. You're out of ink, my guy. 2 DCs on my team. Thank you for that, Nintendo. Nintendo. Oh my gosh, the ink recovery lag is so bad. I'm going this way. D. Okay, that match sucked for Nintendo reasons. But on to the next weapon. Okay, so the new layout to this stage is alright, I guess. I'll actually have to go in and actually check it out myself. Check it out in recon mode. It says the match doesn't count as a lose, but they still give you the amount of XP you would normally get if it was, which is stupid. But anyway, next up, the new heavy edit. Lols. Will people be using this one instead of the vanilla one? I don't know, because the vanilla one has Tacticooler, and that's like the huge crutch of the game. Le Tacticooler. Percival. As in Sir Percival? You're not even using a sword. Okay, but now we got this stage. The tweak they made here is actually pretty good. In fact, this is the closest thing I would call to a rework. This one and Barnacle and Dimes is the closest thing to a rework. Everything else is just a tweak. Adding a block or a pole is not a rework, that's a tweak. Rework means from the ground up. Okay, now I get boring old crap tank. Yeah, I'm not a big... I don't like the crap tank special too much. It's a good special, but to me, it's just boring. Just boring to use. Zoom! I'm gonna have fun using that one. I'm gonna have fun using those new Splatoon instructors. I have a reason to play the game now. Kind of. Yeah, look, we now technically have flanking rate. Here again, technically. You can't just swing those charge slashes out all willy-nilly. You don't have armor while charge slashing either. Ow. Yeah, I'm not too big on Crab Tank. Good special, but just boring. Just hold ZR and get results. Last second wipeout. Not sure if that was the game though. Ooh, very close. But yeah, the new layout to this map, a lot better. Much better. The enemy team wasn't pinned down like it would have been normally. Okay, next weapon. Seeing nearly nothing but decapitators. That thing seems broken. I'm seeing a lot of decapitators, yes, but I wouldn't necessarily call it broken because it is super freaking slow. Super freaking slow. So, I wouldn't necessarily call it broken. I'd call it good, yeah. But not exactly broken. This is a patch on July will likely be the last patch. Let's see what balance changes, quote-unquote, they make. And I say quote-unquote because, like, what do they really change up, you know? But welcome, Subspace. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome to. You can certainly do so. Misa and how goes it? Welcome. Is Big Run? Yeah, I think next weekend is Big Run. Which I'll definitely be streaming. That seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. Look at that umbrella canopy go, jeez. Okay, I've got ink vines. What do you want me to do with this thing? I guess I can put one right here. And I'll put another one right here. That way they're watching both paths coming in. And I got the splatter color screen. Fucking friggin' stupid special looking. If they made it so that your team can, you know, see through the screen, then that'd be nice. If they made it so that the screen didn't do that nonsensical monochrome effect with that annoying sound, that'd be nice. It doesn't affect me. I can still play normally with the effects of the screen, but the fact that some people can't is kind of dumb. Kind of shows how little testing was done to this game. Ow. But yeah, splatter color screen, probably the dumbest special in the game. Probably the dumbest special in the series in general. I'd rather have Reef Slider. Because that way I know I won't be damaging any players if I were to use it. I could just throw it off the stage, but I, at the same time, don't want to throw the match. Then again, am I really throwing the match? Because that special does literally nothing for anybody. It's a detriment to both the enemy players and your team. Your team can't see through it, you can't see past it, and like, what is the point of that special? Like, actually. Built up for the last big run event. It might just be the final big run event, yep. Splashdown is good. Too bad none of my favorite weapons have it. Because hashtag no weapon variety. Am I gonna trigger my last mine there? Ow. No. Dang it. Yeah, they actually did make it so that a good chunk of the weapons do 10% increased damage to the splash wall this time around. And they gave a splash wall to one of the new weapons, so... all the more reason to use the vanilla one. Just because the suction bomb is a far better sub-weapon than splash wall in general, regardless of the nerf or buff. Okay. Next up, someone at Nintendo likes this weapon. That's why they gave it a good kit. Yay! Nintendo favoritism. Let's go. Hey, admittedly, I like this weapon too, but it's not a weapon that you'll see me using a whole lot. Maybe occasionally. I like the idea behind it too. Little dowser nozzles. Pretty neat. Of the season are the new season, which is Turf on Hammerhead and the new map. This second one is a Japan only challenge, of course. I actually really like the change they made to this map. And Barnacle and Dime. As for the new map, I think visually it is a really nice looking map. And I like how you see the tower in the background from story mode. Hence the whole interconnected aspect of the game. Interconnected world, which is really nice. But the map layout, being, you know, the hot dog style map, is obviously not the best. And you can easily get spawn camped on it. So yeah, horrible layout, but gorgeous background. You. Give me my tri-strike. Triple ink strike. Ah, fudge. Lols. Is this the same? Oh, never mind. Got yours playing with me, that's why. Lols. Maybe I should make a actual lobby. Yoink! Oop, gotta go. Oh, that's nice. It was that easy to take out. Okay, go, gotta go. destruction bomb almost splattered me. Someone's in our base, but that's okay. Hello. Ouch. Yeah, that was stupid. Whee! Okay, how many more weapons to go after this one? I think it's the bamboozler. And then I'll finally get to use the 2 new stringers and Splatoonists. That's what I'm most excited for. I don't expect to do well with them because... Maybe the stringer because it's literally just a better stringer. With a better kit. But the new wipers... Yeah, that's going to take a minute to get used to because they're really slow. But they're really powerful. Okay, so Bamboozler Mark II, I think, is next. Bamboozler 14 Mark II. And then time for the new variant. That's what I'm excited about. Even though the kits are still very mid, they're better than the other 2 kits. Fizzy bun! That's gonna have some really good combo synergy. Fizzy bomb with super jump. That's gonna be real good. So if there's anyone who would like to join, feel free to drop right in. And you suck it now, Nintendo. Thank you. Ding ding. That's a lot of toothbrushes. I like how we actually now finally have a toothbrush weapon. We had a paintbrush weapon, now we have a toothbrush weapon. Technically we had one in the form of the dapple doolies, but it wasn't the brush part of the weapon we used. It was the, main weapon. They were doolies. And I suck with chargers, y'all know this, so don't expect any super good gameplay. Actually, it's kind of a good thing that Decapitator gets a bubbler. Holy fudge. I am looking forward to using that. Give me my super jumps. Super jump. just need to tap him. Busy. Doing my super jumps. Uh oh. Pop. Okay, time to use the new weapons. And then after I use those two new weapons, I'm gonna actually check out this map on Recon, because it apparently did get every little tweak. Here we go. So painting mode is pretty not too good, but it looks a lot more geared towards combat, which is nice. Still not super consistent when it comes... Ooh. So yeah, still not super consistent when it comes to overall damage. But the fact that you need only half charge to do like combat mode is already a huge improvement. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay. Ultra Stamp is something I don't really... A special I don't really care much for. I think it's pretty bland, pretty dumb, pretty bad. This thing can really ink the ground normally, though. If anything, I'll just yeet the Ultra Stamp. That's a lot of big bubblers. I'm gonna have to get used to not needing to charge up all the way to actually do the combat mode. Hello. That's something I'm gonna have to get used to. Not needing to fully charge to actually try and splat. Full charge is for inking now, or at least pressure. Don't use rush mode. Rush mode is stupid. Oh, the wellspring, they're pretty much dead. Kind of. Because it's got 5, so... But the problem is the blast radius is still really minuscule, so... They can get hit by the main attacks, but then get out of the way of the explosions. But now it's time for the decapitator. I don't expect to do well because it's pretty much the complete opposite of the wiper, which is the Splatoon that I main. But we'll see how I do with this. Yeah, the range is pretty... bleh. This is like the closest ranged wiper. Zoom! Got a big bubbler, so that's good. Now dash forward if you hold forward. Yep. You could do that with the other wipers, but it was very minuscule. It was pretty much just to get someone who's just barely out of range. But this thing, you can literally just get up in their face. At least this thing is really good at inking its feet. It's very solid at tripping the ground from the looks of things. Let's see if its object damage is still good. Doesn't really seem like it. It'd be kind of neat if you could actually store a charge for this thing. But, kind of understandable why you can't. If anything, this thing is really good for chip damage. Ow. The last page of the catalog yet? I have not. But I am aware there is a banner title or whatever that says thanks for playing. So yeah. Actually, this thing having a big bubbler is actually kind of nice. I don't feel so vulnerable if I'm getting ambushed. Ow. You can't really edge peek with this thing, but at the same time, I don't think that's too much of an issue, because that's something I never really did with these weapons. Oh my gosh. Again, the lunge isn't too helpful for me, because it's like every time I want to do it, it doesn't come out. Every time I don't want to do it, it does. So that's still a problem. And here is just multiplied. But I gotta get used to the range on this thing. It's not... doesn't... I think the Viper has more range. How did that spot me so quickly? Excuse me, what? Isn't there this thing called fall-off damage? Apparently it doesn't exist with the Hydra. I can see me using this. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot, but it's going to take me a minute to get used to. Because it's a lot slower than the Viper, which is the one that I main. And that was actually close. That was actually a close game. And I don't really care much for the Stamper, just because it feels like a very inconsistent weapon. But this thing's got really minuscule range. I'm going to have to get used to that. Oh, that's cool. The toothpaste changes depending on your ink color. That's actually really neat. Okay, now for this weapon. Ugh. I like the idea, but ink mines would have been better. The new string area, but you do like the buff and the reflex got. Yeah, I don't really like the reflux at all. This could have good combo potential. This could have combo potential. Okay, but just one more weapon to try out after this. The charcoal decapitator. Yeah, the Wavebreaker is a very special. It's not that good. But I feel like the Decapitator doesn't have the object damage that the other two have. I feel like it does a little less. Ow. Don't super jump to me, that's literal. Unless I'm in a safe spot. But in general, just don't super jump to me. This thing's got impressive range though. Jeez. I need to be using my point sensors a lot more. Okay, we're good. Surprisingly ink hungry. Dang. Ow. Hello, Trizuka. Now has a fast charge in the air, much like the Spiffer does. It only took them until the final season to implement that. Surprisingly ink hungry, holy cow. And the strafing speed is not as good either. Okay, so yeah, I like the idea behind this, like a full-on team support role, but there's better weapons for that. Reflex isn't exactly geared towards that. It can work, but Okay, now time for the charcoal. Oh wait, I forgot the Brella. Ah, whatever. See, it's that easy to forget trash weapons. Okay, not really though, but seriously, I don't care much for that. I mean, the only thing that's cool about it is the splashdown. That's literally it. Everything else about it sucks. The main weapon sucks, the sub weapon sucks, but splashdown, that's cool. I like splashdown. Triple splashdown. Either that person is brand new, or they haven't bothered changing anything. Yoink. Gotcha. Ouch. Yeah, Inkjet isn't exactly one of my favorite specials either. But at least with this, it doesn't demand drop roller because you can literally zoom slash. That's what I like to call it, the zoom slash. No, don't leave the missiles to me, teammate. Ah, dang it, I almost got a full charge off there. I could have had a triple. This thing is mighty ink hungry. It's not fast enough to get a full charge by the time you land. Not sure if Nintendo tested any combo synergy with that. Jeez. Yeah, an inkable wall would have been better than a sponge. Ooh, you can see the road. Just saw the road for a brief second. What the heck? Yeah, I'm definitely preferring the vanilla kit over this one, just because I think the kit is better. I don't care much for the inkjet. I don't like splash wall too much. How did that miss? Yeah, the vanilla kit, definitely better in my opinion. And the charge slash was... I don't think it's fast enough to come out and before you land. I think it's just barely not fast enough. Not sure if Nintendo tested any synergy. Like they don't test anything. But yeah. I'll definitely be using the vanilla one more. But there's one more weapon. The Barella. Yay! At least it's got splashdown. I think what Nintendo should have done with this weapon was make it so that it still fires if you hold the canopy out. So that'd be like a combination of the umbrellas, like of all the umbrellas. You can still fire while the shield's out, but it launches at the same time. Alright, let's do it. So this thing can't even one hit at close range. Then again, neither can the undercover umbrella, but at least it has the ability to keep its shield out while firing. Boink, doink, 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 boink, boink. Right down with toxicness, doing literally nothing. Seriously, what does that sub-weapon do? It does literally nothing. Hello! I think they splattered themselves with their own umbrella canopy. I think they pulled it out just as the Autobomb hit it. Metopia. That's such a good game. One of the few games I give a perfect 10 out of 10 score to, honestly. Another one being Cuphead. Those are like the only two games that I'll give a perfect 10 out of 10 score to. Ooh, they're lagging. Yeah. And you're done. The main weapon has good synergy with the special at least. You can hit him once and then triple splashdown. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, okay, there's one more thing I need to check out though. Apparently this map got a little change as well. I'm gonna check that out in Raycon. Get a more detailed look. And then I might do one more match with each of the weapons one more time, because these weapons are actually kind of fun. Especially the new Stringers and Vipers. Yeah, those new wipers are definitely going to take some time for me to get used to because, like I said, I use the Splatooners. I use the wipers, which are really quick and nimble weapons, so. And the decapitators are not exactly that. So I might want to use some swim speed up to help, maybe? But first, let's check it out. Like I said, we already saw like the nitty-gritty. The spawn's been changed a little bit, as we saw, but now we have this other means of going down here. Which is nice. This side's been changed up a little bit. It's been widened, which is nice. We have a little block here now. And the center has been changed. Not by a lot, though. We now have like 2 blocks to the side of the main block in the middle. Big wolf. Then we have this right here. Then we got this little thing in the middle. Got a room. Hammerhead Bridge, Barnacle and Dine, Umami Ruins, Museum D'Alfonsino, Eeltail Alley, Brandmore Springs, Hagglefish Market, Flounder Heights, Marlin Airport, Manta Maria. Crab Lake Capital. Turfing Zones only. Bluefin Depot, Clam Bliss. Okay, so I have a few more maps to check out then. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see, what maps of those have I still not checked out? I haven't checked out Museum D'Alfonsino. I tried Eeltail Alley, but it didn't look like there was much changed at all. It kind of looked different, but at the same time it didn't. If that makes sense. Okay, but next up, let's do... I'm gonna save this one for last. Museum D'Alfonsino. Because Hagglefish Market is like the one Splatoon 3 map I can actually kind of tolerate. The spawn isn't looking too different. At least not a lot. Okay, they added this. Cool. Let's see. Oh, a ramp. Okay, this is nice. This is kind of nice. This is a nice little change here. But is that it? Is that literally it? Is that all they changed? Yep, it would look like it. Cool. No. Shut up. I meant to press this button. This isn't Animal Crossing. Okay, so... I guess whatever stage is gone. Go to Ellie, I checked out Barnwater Springs, I just did Hagglefish Market, I'll say for last. Flounder Heights. Flounder Heights. Did they bring back the flanking route? Is it here? No, it isn't. Therefore, it's already a 0 out of 10 change. But what did they change? It doesn't look like it changed much. Unless it just made these a little shorter. Maybe it's back here. No, this is still pretty bleh. The OG is still better. But at least the backgrounds are nice and lifelike. So yeah. These feel shorter. Did they make these shorter? Is that all they changed? Because everything else feels the same. Not really noticing anything. Maybe the change is so minuscule it doesn't even do anything. As is the case with a lot of these maps. Okay. Hagglefish Market. Marlin Airport. Ooh, Manta Maria. And Crab Lake Capital, but turf and zones only, so for Turf War, let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Because this map was already pretty decent, it was still kind of mid. Okay, we now have this, which is nice. They added... Not sure if this was always here or not. Can't remember. Don't think it was. Again, not noticing too much of a difference, except for in the spawn area. But let's take a look at Hagglefish Market in the background. Yay! Now we have like 2 maps that use the whole interconnected world thing. Technically 4, but they're returning. 2 of them are returning stages, so go figure. But this is still nice nonetheless. Okay, so next up, Hagglefish. I'm gonna check out Manta Maria last, actually. And there's Crab Lake Capital. That is cool. I like that a lot. That's really neat. See, the background of this stage looks really nice. It actually looks like a Splatoon stage, visually. Okay, but so far I'm not really noticing anything. It still looks... Oh, they got rid of the pole. Now we have these boxes. Okay, cool. Big whoop. Whoop whoop. Weep weep. Imagine if we could climb these. Serious missed opportunity, Nintendo. Serious missed opportunity. But you guys are the masters of missed opportunity, so that's not new. Okay, so they got rid of the pole, and now we have this stackable boxes. Alrighty. Cool. And now Manta Maria. Let's see the changes they made there. I'd argue Manta Maria is a stage they brought back that they actually made better. But it's quite literally the only one. Let's see. Seriously. Okay. Cool. I guess. Some people just don't have anything interesting to say in their post. Jeez. See, that's a nice one. Okay, okay, so they added a block here to jump up on to here, which is nice. That's nice. But nothing. Let's see. Okay, so they just made it a little better. They already made it better with the redesign they brought it back for, but now it's better, so that's cool. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to do another match with each of the new weapons. Just one more, though. Probably going to start with my least favorite. Low battery. Shut up. Again, if anyone here would like to join, you can do so. Ying! Alrighty, let's go. Lots of toothbrushes. Uh-oh. Move. Okay. Hey look, we got Splatoon 2 colors on the Splatoon 1 map. That was redesigned poorly in Splatoon 3. We have all three games represented here. Walls. Yeah. I just had to tap you. That's actually not a bad build for that weapon. Though I think swim speed up would be actually no. No. I take that back. Given how close you have to get and how risky it is to even get that close to begin with that weapon, yeah, you're gonna want quick respawn with that weapon. You're gonna want it. So yeah, you're gonna want to be running quick respawn with the decapitator. You definitely are. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be wanting quick respawn with that. I'm not too sure about Ink's Remain though, because despite the weapon being ink hungry, it's not like you're dispensing your ink a whole lot, like heavily. So I think there is some ink, consumption preservation there, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Moderation, whatever the heck you want to call it. Damn, yeah. Not too big on bamboozler. Next up, the Recycle Gorilla. I'm gonna be going like least favorite to most favorite of the new weapons. Next up, Recycle Gorilla. Toxic Mist serves no point. But at least they got triple splashdown. Okay. So what weapon would I use say is my least favorite after this one? Probably the Hydra. Probably the Hydra, yeah. Any day now, Nintendo. Thank you. That's a lot of E-liters. Stop being normies and use the new weapons. Ouch. Not too sure about coming back. I guess that could work, but... Nope, see ya. At least it's kind of nimble. But so are other better weapons. Yay, I splattered somebody. Ow. Yay, squid chase. Or whatever. Wow. One full charge Fizzy Bang can take out the frickin' the umbrella shield to that? What the heck? I think this umbrella shield could use a bit of a buff in terms of health. As long as you're not using a respawn Punisher. So I think the Hydro would be next for me. In terms of... Level up. Then after this would probably be the range blaster. The fact that this weapon can almost build up its entire special off one charge. Uh-oh. Doggo. Was this even supposed to be like a water bottle? Yeah. I think the best way to actually make that special viable is literally make it so that it's just a huge Brella canopy. Or at least similar to one. It leaves a trail of ink behind it, as big as the shield itself. And it just damages opponents if they get hit by it. It doesn't cause any weird effects or anything. I guess here would be a good spot for any command. And here. Not really. Ouch. As long as you're not using respawn Punisher. Ink the top of that, it actually counts. Can't use, okay, Nintendo. Because someone else's is there. Okie dokie. Not sure what my least favorite would be after this one. Probably the whatever Splatling remix. Edit Splatling. Have you edit? Is the new Decavitator a heavyweight or a midweight? I'm actually not sure. Ow. Boink. My other ink line is still there. Place one here. Place one there. Ow. Exactly. I wonder, does the wave breaker wave actually take out ink lines? I'm not sure. Okay, heavy edit is next, and then after that, probably the custom range blaster. I like range blasters, but the ink recovery lag, ugh, I can't stand that. Again, not too sure if people are going to be using the new heavy edit because the vanilla one has freaking tacticooler. And that's like the crutch of this game. The one nice thing about it though is it kind of encourages people to actually go in and try to fight because they're gonna just respawn instantly with their full charge special, so. Ding ding. Next up. Yeah, I know, low battery. But you will stay charged for the remainder of this stream. So space. Given this thing, Splat Bomb was an interesting choice. It's such a good special, isn't it? Ow. Imagine using Crab Tank on Crab Lake Capital. Crabception. Oops, gotta go. You can't corner peek with that. Ow. Cosmos, how's it going? Welcome. Wouldn't it better if they gave a splash wall? Yeah, probably. Be a nice little throwback to the heavy Splatoon deco. Huggsy, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Thanks. No, toss them off. Damn. I would have preferred if the Decapitator got a Splat Bomb as well, but hey, Suction Bomb is better than, say, friggin' Torpedo. At least in my opinion. You think Ninja Squid actually works, buddy? No, it doesn't. I can still see where you're swimming. Ninja Squid is useless in this game. Literally 90% of the specials and sub-weapons counter it. You're not doing yourself any favors by using it. It's doing you no good. Yeah, they nerfed it really hard. A little too hard, if you ask me. This is why I don't use Splatlings. I prefer being able to move. What's the point of giving armor on spawn if you're just going to make it so that specials chew through it? Okay, we were probably going up against a well-coordinated team that were on VC, playing in casuals, because they don't want to play competitive, because they know they'd get wrecked if they did. Okay, now for... yeah, custom range blaster. You might join? Alrighty. Have one of the new emotes? Because they haven't touched grass. Obviously. But... time for range blaster. Ooh, what's up with the freaking leg there? What the heck? Na 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 do do do. So, you can still get spawn camped, which is why this map is still very mid, but at least the outside of it is better. It's still a huge improvement. Not by much, though. Teehee. to top. They count. Dang, the ink recovery lag is such an annoying thing. I am coming for you! Ouch. Gotta play a little more cautiously with this weapon. Not sure what the point of that is, but hey, nice to have, I guess. Dang it, ink recovery lag. See ya. Let's see how you guys like getting pinned down. You really think Ninja Squid does something, huh? No. Guess what? It doesn't. Ninja Squid does literally nothing. Except to give your position away, like it always does. Like it would if you didn't have it otherwise. There we go. The biggest problem with the maps are not just the design, but the spawns. They are so bad. People just get pinned down so easily. It's really dumb. There's literally no way out of spawn. So it's not just the designs, it's the spawn areas. Okay, next weapon will be Lidao Serdulis. And then the two new stringers and Splatooners. Yoink, yoink. Tri-Strike is another one of my favorites. I'm not sure which one I like better. I like Tri-Strike because it has range, but Triple Splashdown is good as a panic button. Because even if you get splatted out of it, the other two fists can still do something. So I'm not entirely sure which one I like better. It might be Triple Splashdown just because, heck, you can super jump with it again. Sucks the other two fists don't come out during the super jump, though. That really sucks. But that must be for balance, quote-unquote. And what weapon was that? Ah, the leg compensation weapon. That's literally what I refer to the .52 galas, because with how bad the online latency is in this game, it feels like it only hits you in one shot, not two. That's what it feels like. See, that was literally one hit. That's why I call the .52 gal the leg compensation weapon. It feels like it hit at Splatoon only one hit, not two. That's because of how bad the online latency is in this game. Because Nintendo, being the outdated game devs that they are, use the outdated peer-to-peer connection nonsense. These things are still very hungry. Dang the range on that thing. Or at least the width. The horizontal effectiveness. Hey, no you don't. I dodge rolled. But okay. How long have I been streaming for? A little over 2 hours. But I just got 4 more games to go. With the tuner, stringers, and wipers. Let's go. I'm definitely going to be using them a lot more often. I'm going to have to get used to them. That is unless Nintendo gives us a surprise update and gives us 3rd kits for every weapon. Then I think I'll go back to maining the wiper. The wiper. Just because I like being nimble. That depends if the 3rd kit's any good, that is. Typically, Sheldon's pick kits tend to be good because they're supposed to be, you know, like, they're kind of supposed to be. What even is this thing supposed to be? I'm not even sure. Dang, strafing speed is pretty bad. Not sure how much run speed it would take to actually help. I don't know. Run speed up, from my experience, doesn't really do much for the stringers. You need, like, 3 mains to get a noticeable difference in strafing speed, so I'm not going to stack 3 mains and 9 subs to get better strafing speed on this thing. Maybe, can it, wait, actually, there's one thing I haven't tested with this. Can it store a charge? I don't think it can, but can it? Let's test. No, it can't. Unless it's full? No. Okay. So this thing cannot store a charge. Alright. Got it. Wave breaker. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this weapon's already a lot more consistent in the damaging aspect. Yeah, shut up, low battery. Seriously. These controllers run out of battery at the most inconvenient time. More refreshments. choice of a special, but whatever. You don't even need to be that accurate with this thing either, because it's got such a wide spread. I'm alive. Jeez. The friggin' Tri-Slasher can splat you even after you get splatted. Like, what the frick? I feel like this is a heavyweight. Is my swing speed slow? Don't tell me I need swim speed up with this thing. This one team we fought in Springfest that used nothing but .52 gal deco and threw as many screens in the face. Wow. That's just called being an a-hole. Nobody on your team's painted spawn. Typically spawn painting is reserved for if you get splatted. Just give yourself a little boost to your special gauge. Charcoal. That's cool how the toothpaste changes the color with your ink. That's actually pretty neat. Again, how slow this thing is combined with its shorter than usual range for the wipers or the Splatonas, that's, yeah. You're gonna want to run quick respawn on this thing because you're going to get splatted a lot. You're gonna want to run quick respawn, definitely. That and the charge slash is very slow. And I've got splash ball. I'm not sure what I can do. Yoink. This thing actually is not that ink-hungry. Given how slow it is, you get your ink back pretty quickly, actually. I know, I also need to get a feel of how fast the play charges are, or how slow, whatever the heck you want to call it. Nope, go away. Yeah, I definitely prefer the vanilla kit. Splash Ball does nothing for this weapon. Why do they give Splash Ball the short-range weapons? I don't get that. Why do they keep giving Splash Ball the short-range weapons? Does Nintendo not know the concept of a Splash Ball? or how it should work. But not one of it surprised me, given how Nintendo doesn't test their games. But yeah, definitely using the vanilla kit. Splash Ball and Inkjet are very meh. Is it just me, or do the new emotes look very stiff in animation? I want to be surprised if they are, given, you know, Nintendo. But time for the better of the kits, of the new weapons. Even though Ultra Stamp does almost nothing. Boink! I still prefer it over something like a Wave Breaker, though. Wow. Okay, one more match to go after this. We'll be using the Mint Decapitator. I like the play off the name, but it's also pretty dark. Not really, but yeah, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. One momentito. Okay. And we are back. Back to the Trump bucket with ya! I would have preferred if this one got the Wave Breaker. I think this one should have gotten the Wave Breaker, honestly. But I get what they're going for with the ultimate one, full-on team support, which is nice. But like I said, there's better weapons for that. Tri-stringers are definitely not one of them. I guess damage follow-up doesn't exist with some of the SWAT ones. Okay, one more game to go. Think you can stay charged, controller? think you can stay charged, controller? Yes. Mint. This weapon just looks cool. I really like the light blue coloration on it. It's really nice looking. I think the range is about the same as the Vanilla Viper, but the fact that it's slower, I'm not sure. I feel like the Vanilla Viper still has more range. That and the fact that it's more nimble. Jeez. Okay. Hello, white. Hello, Splatonas. Are we going up against a bunch of jokers or something? Yikes. Okay. Oh, hi. Zoom! Yikes! Where am I? Where am I? I don't know. Watch out, you're about to... Ooh, nice. Yoink. I think you want to try going this way. No, I'll have to search a bomb that does nothing. Uh-oh. It is quite incongruous. But I'll definitely be playing this game a lot more now. Uh-oh. Yes, I know, no battery. Shut up. Ow. Such a bomb, such a bomb, such a bomb. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I definitely prefer this kid over the charcoal one. Absolutely. Let me just hit you with the last swing. Ow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, definitely like the mint decapitator the best. As for the stringers, I'm not sure. I think I actually might like the... I actually think I might like the custom one a little better. I'm not entirely sure, though. 777. But I'm definitely gonna want to run quick respawn with this thing. But before I end the stream though, let me test something. What's the range of its? So it's pretty okay. It's okay. I think it's got the exact same range. It is. It's the same range regardless if it's charged or not. Okay, so that's important to keep in mind. The charge slash does not have more range than the typical slash, so its range is constant. So, nice little consistency there. Dang, I do not like the striking speed though. The bubble paints at least? I don't know, does it? Oh, it does. Was that a buff they gave it? Because I don't recall it doing that. I do not recall it painting. Splatoon on Viper range? Actually, oh my gosh. Thank you. Now I can leave. Let me actually test this out. Let's see the range comparisons. So for this weapon, it's roughly the same, roughly. So that's actually nice to know. But now let me test this one out. Yeah, this has a lot more range. Holy fudge. But let me test the chest. Wow. No, let me test the charge slashes. Just barely. Now, I think this one's got the same range. It's got the same range regardless, if it's charged or not. But dang, that hitbox is huge. So yeah, it has... Okay, normally with the uncharged slashes, yeah, the range of this and the Viper are the same. But this thing has the same range, even with the charge slash. Its range is constant, so that's good to know. That is good to know. But yes, I'm going to be using this weapon a lot more, because this weapon is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. But anywho's, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. Okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream right here. So, new update, the new weapons. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. As for which kits I like better, for the mint, for the decapitator, I definitely prefer the mint one. And why are we watching the news? Is it the monthly challenge? Yeah. In other words, nobody cares. But yeah, the mint one is my favorite of the new Vipers, or the Splatonas, and I'm not too sure about the new Stringers. It might be the vanilla one, just because it's got a better sub-weapon, but... I'm not sure. But I definitely enjoy using them. I'm going to be playing this game a lot more now, so that's nice. I have a reason to play. Kind of. But anywho, yeah, I'm calling it a stream right here. So with that being said, a lot of nice new changes to the maps, a lot of good new weapon kits, and a lot of good new features, but... a lot of good new stuff all around. But I'm calling it a stream here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all. Take care. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow because I might be on the busier side of things. But I might stream on Monday to make up for that, I think, maybe. But yeah, I'm calling it a streamer, so again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. Until next time, love you all. Take care.